Most of what passes for modern dermatology is nothing more than expensive architectural fraud. We've been conditioned to believe that if we can just paralyze enough muscles with neurotoxins or inflate our faces with synthetic gels, we've somehow cheated time. This is a lie. It's the cosmetic equivalent of painting a rotting fence and claiming you fixed the wood. If you are looking for regenerative dermatology Sarasota, you aren't looking for a better brand of spackle. You're looking for a way to make your skin actually function like skin again. At ARTC, I don't deal in the temporary suspension of gravity. I deal in biology. Skin is not a canvas for an artist with a needle. It is the largest organ in your body. It is a complex living system that requires energy, signaling, and cellular integrity. When that system fails, it's not because you lacked filler. It's because your body has shifted from a state of regeneration to one of degeneration. Reversing that shift is the only real way to achieve lasting results. The beauty industry thrives on the fact that most people don't understand how their cells talk to each other. They'd rather sell you a miracle cream featuring a celebrity who clearly spends more time with a plastic surgeon than she does with her own kids. The truth is that skin aging is driven by the breakdown of communication, which is largely dependent on your microvascular system, your capillaries. When your cells are starved of essential nutrients, especially oxygen, they stop producing collagen, stop repairing DNA damage, and start acting as if they've already retired. Regenerative dermatology. Sarasota is about reestablishing those lines of communication. One of the most significant breakthroughs in this field involves exosomes, nanoscale vesicles that carry growth factors and signaling molecules directly to your cells. Research indexed on PubMed has shown that these vesicles can significantly decrease the expression of matrix metalloproteinases, MMPs, which are essentially the enzymes that chew up your collagen like a toddler with a bowl of spaghetti. When you reduce the destruction and increase the synthesis of collagen and elastin, you aren't just hiding a wrinkle. You are fundamentally changing the biological age of the tissue. This isn't rocket science, but it is science, something often missing from the aesthetic clinic down the street that's more interested in your credit card limit than your cellular health. At ARTC, we focus on skin regeneration as a systemic goal, not a superficial one. You cannot have healthy skin if your cells have no power. It's like trying to run a high-end computer on a pair of AA batteries. Your mitochondria are the power plants of your cells, and when they sputter out, your skin loses its ability to repair itself. This is why I often discuss the mitochondrial longevity link. If you want to reverse aging, you have to address the energy crisis happening inside your cells. Clinical studies, such as those found on PubMed, highlight the role of mitochondrial function in overall tissue health. In the context of regenerative dermatology in Sarasota, this means that external treatments work best when the internal machinery is optimized. When we utilize therapies like exosomes, EWOT, photobiomodulation, concentrated growth factors, and proper nutritional support, we are providing the raw materials for repair. But if the cellular engines are dead, those materials just sit there. This is the difference between a provider and a clinician. I look at the metabolic framework. I want to know why your skin is thinning, why your barrier is compromised, and why your repair cycle is stalled. We don't just treat the symptom. We investigate the physiological failure. Our appearance enhancement protocols are designed to be integrated into a total regenerative strategy. A major missing link in most skincare regimens involves the microvascular system, capillaries. The microvascular system is where nutrient delivery and exchange happen, and most people past 25 have compromised, damaged, and restrictive microcirculation. We address this along with supporting mitochondrial function so your skin can truly regenerate. Let's talk about the natural look. Everyone says they want it, yet half the people in the grocery store look like they've been surprised by a leaf blower and never quite recovered. That overfilled look happens because synthetic fillers don't move like human tissue. They aren't biological, they're structural. They create volume, but they don't create health. Regenerative dermatology in Sarasota takes the opposite approach. By using your body's own signaling systems, like those utilized with exosome therapy, we encourage the skin to rebuild its own scaffolding. This results in skin that looks younger because it is younger. It has better blood flow, better thickness, and better elasticity. It doesn't look done. It looks restored. The goal is resilience. I want your skin to be able to handle the sun, the stress, and the environment without folding like a cheap suit. That requires a shift in mindset from, how do I hide this, to, how do I fix this? It's a subtle distinction that makes all the difference in the world when you look in the mirror 5 years from now. The skincare world is full of tribes. You have the toxin tribe, the all-natural cucumber water tribe, and the surgery is the only way tribe. I don't belong to any of them. I belong to the tribe of what actually works. My approach is clinical, data-driven, and slightly annoyed by the sheer volume of misinformation out there. When you choose ARTC for regenerative dermatology in Sarasota, you're getting a protocol that is biologically sound. We use substances that your body recognizes and knows how to use for repair. Scientifically validated, we aren't guessing. We are using therapies backed by decades of research into wound healing and tissue regeneration, completely individualized. Your skin isn't the same as the person in the waiting room. Why should your treatment be? The healthcare system, and the beauty industry in particular, is designed to keep you on a treadmill of repeat visits and diminishing returns. They want you back every 3 months for another top-off. I'd rather give you a regenerative strategy that actually moves the needle on your long-term health span. Because at the end of the day, you aren't just looking for better skin. You're looking for a body that works as good as it looks.